He said, go down.
Yes, if you would err on the side of smaller, if you're in between, if you're on the fence. Yes.
Okay. By the way, here's these really cute red striped jeans that are coming up. And Bethany is a tell it like it is girl, but when she said, you can do yoga in these jeans, I wanted to give them a try. I knew Bethany would be on point with her clothing since she is a perfectionist. She doesn't mess around, I would agree. These jeans mold to your body. I know almost all the reviews said, fit like a glove, never bag out.
I know.
Never get saggy.
It's comfort first, but security too, by feeling, you feel together. They don't feel so comfortable that you feel like they're loose. You feel together, but you feel comfortable.
Okay,
these are amazing.
Here's our quick look at the mid-rise skinny ankle jean. We just premiered these last night on the list in case you missed it. We still have some great colors and sizes to choose from. You're looking at the white on Miss Danya.
Those have a finished bottom. Just note the difference because one has an unfinished bottom and the white have a finished bottom.
White is finished, and then Lavender Lane is next on Andrea, and it's a kind of a dusty lavender color. It's not too bright. It's such a pretty shade, and that has an unfinished hem. And then we have the peach, which we're calling Southern Peach, which was what Bethany was wearing yesterday, in case you saw her on Insta or here in our studios. Oh, and there's one more. The Jade Opal.
Which I think are great for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. These remind me of a shamrock shake. And the thing about all of these is they are pastels, but they're neutral.
Yeah.
So I don't want, I have a big mouth. I don't need my jeans to be screaming when I walk in the room, but I like a little color, but I like it to be subtle. So I like that these all speak to each other. Everything goes with each other. It is a little pop of color, but it is subtle.
And we also have the classic, what we're calling the Genesee. This was the jean that I was wearing last night. So if you were watching the show, this is a nice, beautiful sort of chambray color. This one also has a really cute hem.
Yeah, I like this. It's another little detail where I didn't pick every spot. This has the whisker here. These are very soft. These are really, 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 really soft, like a t-shirt soft. And here they have this one line, another faded line.
So stretchy.
And then here they have this little fray, but a very polished fray, not a sloppy
Isn't
fray.
That cute?
I like
just love
this.
having those hem details, and that's really trending right now, a little hem detail.
And it's not too tight to the ankle.
No.
It's skinny, but it's not, trapping your ankle. It's not straight, it's in between, it's stringy. It's in between straight and skinny.
Update. I'm sorry to interrupt, Bethany, but the top I'm wearing has completely sold out. Thank you so much.
Yay, it's because of how beautiful you girls look in it and how comfortable you feel.
I know, we're gonna have to find something else to wear. By the way, we have denim jackets coming up. We've got the bomber jacket, we've got the tees.
Don't take your top off. we can't sell that one. We sold all the other ones. You can keep that one.
I gotta keep this one on.
I think you should keep it. I think it would be, it's not, what time is it? It's not even 8 o'clock.
No, it's too early for that.
It's too early, exactly.
It's a different channel.
Yes.
We are gonna give you a quick update on the inseam here, 27-inch on the inseam. Again, you can machine wash these, tumble dry low, classic 5-pocket style with a tapered length, the ankle length hem, and then a perfect blend of cotton, poly, spandex, and viscose. That's what makes these like super soft.
They're delicious. They're
not like the scratchy denim of the of old.
Wash your mouth out with soap. What did you just? No, these are like butter. You could spread these on a bagel. They're like delicious. I'm gonna
schmear.
eat. Yes, it's like I could eat this. And they have this little unfinished business. No, they're delightful. I mean, you could wear it as a scarf. It's so soft.
You're right.
Yes, you could not wear it as a scarf. I never ever lie. But they are like butter.
They are really soft and stretchy.
Yes.
And all you need to do is pick your color and your size. So we have the Genesee, we have the white, then we have these fun little pastels, the lavender, the peach, and the
This
jade.
is for when you're really feeling so sweet and you definitely didn't do anything wrong. That's for when you wear these on those days. And this is when you're a little edgier. You're just a little bit more dramatic.
Okay.
I feel like there's a jean for every mood. It's like a mood ring.
Do you have different moods every day?
I do. I put the same, like I put a fragrance on based on my mood. I put a jean on. If I'm PMS, I would not be wearing these. I would not be wearing these. I'd be like, let me be wearing these.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm a little more sullen
What
today.
mood is this?
I feel like that's fresh.
Yeah, that's
fresh.
like a happy
that's
color.
like a little fresh. I'm happy, I'm friendly, I'm very, very nice person, but I don't need to be the center of attention, but I want somebody to notice me.
Yeah, and they look really actually cute with the little denim jacket that Mel is wearing. The crop denim jackets are also available. But I need you guys to know that this is the last hour of Skinnygirl jeans until she comes back next month. And the way things are going, colors and sizes go fast.
And we keep creating new items, so it could be something different in April. It will be different in April. So get them while they're hot.
Is there anything you can't do, Bethany Frankel?
I cannot do a split.
You can't?
No, I could.
In these jeans.
As close as I could be would be these jeans, but I can't do a split, even not in these jeans. I cannot do a split.
Okay.
And I cannot speak Mandarin.
Okay.
So
but besides that,
I could do pretty much
everything else covered.
Yeah, I can't make a great pancake, believe it or not. I went to culinary school. I'm a chef. I don't make great pancakes. I just listen. I don't know.
You need a Curtis Stone pan.
Oh, here we go. Selling me the pans. I'll take one. I'm gonna take one.
You know what? Because I couldn't make pancakes either.
Yes, I've done. You know,
it's all about the pan.
And I don't have a pancake butt anymore. So that's the reason I couldn't make pancakes. So I decided to make buns.
To make a jean that makes you look good.
Yes.
All right. Should everyone show off their pancakes in these jeans?
Yes.
If you know what I'm saying.
Show off your buns.
But the white is nice, I will say, because it's not see-through.
It's not see-through, and it's a structured white, but it does really stretch. And some of the jeans that are not see-through are too thick, and they're not comfortable.
Yeah.
So you have to have that balance where they're not see-through, but they are stretchy, comfortable, but they look tight and polished and together, and they're sexy.
You look adorable in those
Amazing.
jeans. That's our Danya, and I think you said you were wearing the 20...
The 27.
The 27. Okay, so that's what Danya's wearing. She's wearing the 27, and you're usually like a 4?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, perfect. And then here comes Andrea. We'll make room. Come on out, my dear. She's wearing, I think we're calling it like luscious lavender, or...
It's like a blush purple. Purple, what color would, is it lavender? It feels
dusty...
like a dusty purple.
Dusty rose.
A dusty purple.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's dusty. It reads purple to me.
Yeah, it definitely
my eyes are going, but I still think it reads like a purple, a very nice, muted, neutral purple.
And that's the color as well as the jade that has just a little bit of a raw hemline. It's not overdone. In fact, you'd have to be really close to even notice it, but it's
an unfinished hem.
But let's do this, if you don't mind, Andrea. I'm just gonna show you this incredible recovery.
Yeah, we like to just tug on. We like to tug on the models. We like to tug on the models.
Because they just bounce right back.
I know. It is the best.
I mean, that's what you need in a great jean.
I'm so happy.
Okay, are you ready to walk and talk?
We're walking.
We're walking.
We're walking. This is my only chance at being a model. I'm like, oh, we're walking.